Welcome to Late Night Sessions. I am Ryan, here with Blake, Shane, and a special John.
What's up?
Special.
What's up?
My mom always says I'm special, but I don't know who Ed is.
I apologize for my squeaky chair in advance.
Oh, my chair squeaks. I don't apologize.
Mine doesn't. You gotta dip it in some WD-40.
Dip it in some WD-40. That's what we do with things that squeak.
There's like a
You get a
cushion
vat.
couch.
That's what I did to my entire car door. Now I have a white car with a black door. Go figure.
Diversity. I like
Yes. I like to be really inclusive with my car colors.
Each door is a different color. You got the whole rainbow.
Damn, it's only a 2-door.
Oof. But the trunk, the hood, you can make it work.
Dude, there's many genders as doors on my car.
Two?
Well,
Shit.
the car is a woman, my guy.
Am I allowed to say that?
There's only one gender. Women are property.
I treat
Why
my
do you think-
objects like women.
I mean, boats
With respect.
they're supposed to be, women.
Hashtag Bo Burnham.
Boats.
Women.
I mean, boats, yeah.
Do we have anything planned for this episode? Because I feel like we don't.
I ain't got shit.
Well, I know.
Okay.
This was last minute for you.
I got a monster and some cold medicine because I'm a little sick, and
You sipping some lean over there? What the fuck are you doing with your life?
someone threw a rock in my house yesterday.
Someone threw a rock in your ass?
Yeah, so
Bro,
we've
it's
had
still
this like
stuck there.
No, house, John.
Nah,
yeah,
man.
house.
Nah.
So
Throw a
so
rock
we've
in my
got
ass. I was
we've
holding it
got a
open
house
for
on the corner, like on the end of the street. So we have like the most exposed house, and we have a window on the side that faces the street. And one day it had a hole in it, but it was only like the first pane, like it's 2 panes of glass, and the first pane had a big old hole in it, but it was fine because the second pane didn't, so we never fixed it. But then yesterday we were in the backyard, and I was talking. Then we hear this big ass like bang. I'm like, what the fuck? So I look to the side of the
This
house,
big ass.
and like a
It
rock
was around.
falls to the ground. So I was like, what the fuck was that? So I go look over the wall, and there's some douchebag on a fucking hoverboard that just like strolled up and threw a rock at our house. Then
Did
they
you
went
beat his
down the
ass?
street. They went down the street and threw a rock at another house. So my dad went and got his van and chased him. It was
Bro,
like
that's-
2 in the morning. It was
that's
like 2 a.m.
shit.
adventures.
I would have like had sex with him. No, that's too much. I would have
If he's
fucked him
a
up.
great
Nah.
time to do it,
No, he
but
deserves it.
Oh, he deserves sex.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
deserves to have it in the ass right then and there. Yeah, I'm surprised you
Whoa,
didn't do it.
I'm more like an ass guy. I'm gonna be honest here.
It's, as long as you're pitching.
Yeah, just good. So as long as you're doing it, I'm okay with it.
You ever think about the fact that no one gives a fuck what you looked like 10 years ago?
I wasn't alive 10
Yeah,
years ago.
but I do. I like, dude, my Instagram
Oh,
is so many pictures of me when I was like people tagged me in pictures that I don't even have on my Instagram, but they have on their Instagram. So it's just like permanently just me tagged in a bunch of pictures of me looking like a 6-year-old girl.
Aw.
I
Oh, Ryan, I'd love to see that. I would pay good money for that.
don't like to remember what I looked like 10 years ago.
I still wasn't alive 10 years ago.
Yeah, puberty's
Yeah, you were.
kinda
What?
working on me a little bit.
Are you
No, it
9
wasn't.
years old?
Shut up.
Imagine if he wasn't, though. Like, we just thought he was.
I
Yeah.
wasn't alive 200 years ago, but our
What if he's just an
ancestors were,
alien?
and they planned this podcast.
Thanks, Jesus. I don't
Okay.
know, man. Today's not a good day for humor for me.
I don't know if we.
That was a
I'm
lot
pretty
of
sure
quarters.
we talked about this, but I don't think we talked about it on the podcast. Sword swallowers, like how do they do that? How do they find out that they can use it?
So,
Oh,
sword swallowing. How do they do that?
Lots of
What's that?
practice.
It's a lot of dudes that do it too, so it's like
Yeah?
really weird. weird that dudes do it, and usually the straight dudes too. It's just like, you know.
Today's topic: sword swallowing. That must hurt.
I mean,
Let's see.
I don't know. I mean,
Do you ever think? Have you ever thought like maybe they're not real swords and maybe they're fake swords?
no, but then that's when
No.
like cut an apple with it or something.
Yeah. I've seen one where he
The fake apple.
goes
How the
inside
fuck?
of him,
What?
then he throws it at an apple that's on a girl's head. So
Magic
Uh-huh.
is cool. Penn and Teller, I
Yeah,
like that.
bro.
I watch that a lot
I-
on YouTube.
I would rather watch magicians than comedians, even though there's really good comedians, right? But just magicians, I like being like brain fucked. You know, like how the fuck did they do that? You know?
You like skull fucking, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
I mean, if I don't,
Who
who
will?
will? You know, you get it.
I get it. I get you. I get you. I got you. Don't worry. I got you.
So, I don't know if you remember this, Blake. I don't think you were around for when I was like finding out how blind I actually am. But I used
Oh,
to
you're
have
pretty
like an
fucking
eye
blind.
patch, because like my I had a lot of stories of that eye patch, bro. Like a lot of people asked me about it. Like people thought I got stabbed in my left eye. No, left eye.
Is he cutting out for
But like
anyone
I
else?
just had it.
No?
What?
What? I didn't say nothing. Keep going.
I had. Swear, boy. Now I'm like conscious about that because I don't know if I am or not.
Well, you were cutting out a little bit from me.
So
So,
you've been crying a lot for me too, but you'd be good.
well, it's probably on my end then. Shit.
But anyway, I had it because the doctors were like, "Hey, so since you're like good in like the left thing, not left thing, but it's like left eye, right? Like you got good sight there, right? We're gonna put an eye patch on you and hope that the other one just actually gets better." I'm like, okay, like sounds like okay, this might work, right? And then I have it on for like 2 months. Teachers are like wondering why I have it on, and I'm like, it just like because I'm trying to fix my vision, and so I just look like a kid
I'm a pirate.
that got his eye poked out, and just weird.
Who's that guy? Oh yeah, that's just eye patch guy. He's fucking. That's normal.
Some fucking ginger with an eye patch. We don't talk to him much.
He could be a
Oh, no,
pirate in
no,
disguise.
talk to me.
I remember
Let's see if I have
The
any golden
times-
topics.
last year where you. Why am I talking like that? I remember when we did the hearing test. Did we cover that? And
Yeah. We definitely
okay, yeah,
we
yeah,
definitely covered that on several episodes.
Now,
Yeah.
John, you're still in college, right?
I can answer that for him. He's muted.
Okay.
He's fucking bitches right now.
Anyway, I already told everyone except for John about how I sit in my business class with a pregnant bitch right to my right, and it's just weird how I'm also taking child development.
Oh yeah,
so
she was really pregnant a while ago. She's got to be close now, right?
I think she just got pregnant again,
I
guys.
literally just told you guys 2 minutes ago. What do you? Not 2 minutes ago. 2 days or 3 days ago. She's
How-
like 6 months.
What if she goes into labor in fucking class and she like you're just like in geometry and she's like,
We were
"Ah!"
talking about that, and it was like, how shitty does your luck have to be be pregnant in high school, and then you have to like deliver your baby in high school? Like if you just couldn't make it to the hospital, you have to deliver your
And
baby
it's
in a
a janitor.
business room.
Produce baby too.
Oh my god, the fucking no.
Then
What was
Then
that?
the carpets are done.
What was that
classroom, it's carpet.
story when you were in the office when you got in trouble and the girl like got an STD or something? It's like what was
No, she like screamed out, dude, I have chlamydia or something like that.
you
There's chlamydia or
gave me
gonorrhea.
chlamydia, like
Yeah.
Mr. Janitor, you gave me your baby.
And it's like, oh god.
Oh, well, that's one off my list.
I'm just here, man. Like, what do you want
I'm
me
just
to do?
here to scrub the toilets. I don't know what you're talking about.
Scrub that toilet's clean, bro.
Scrub your pussy.
What?
Damn.
So,
This is not gonna be good.
let's talk about
Okay, boys.
video games, guys.
Okay.
What are you looking forward for?
Looking forward for. I'm looking forward for the next Halo. Like, what's a Halo Infinite gonna be the next one? I just need Halo. It's been so long since a Halo game. I want a new one.
I'm looking forward to Black Ops 5.
5.
Bullshit. Get out of here. Go home. Go away. Go to the Discord. Get off.
Fortnite Season 8.
Get out.
Is
You're
it
fired.
8?
I don't
I
know.
don't even know, bro. I hate Fortnite, bro.
No, I
Looking
mean,
for GTA 6.
Borderlands 3 for me,
Bro.
obviously. I want Cyberpunk 2077, I think that's the year. And, like, Last of Us Part 2.
The next Spider-Man game, because they're making another one, and God was that game good.
I mean,
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
So Red Dead Redemption 3, looking for the
Not really 3. I don't think they can go anywhere else with that story, honestly. I feel like
No,
2
yeah,
was the
they can.
last one.
No, yeah, they can. I haven't played it yet, but
I
I know
mean,
they can.
They would have to start like a whole different
They
story
can.
arc then.
They can do
Well,
it.
this one doesn't this one's not. It's not only is this number 2 a different character, but it's also backwards in time. So
Crazy.
Yeah. That's good though. It's really good.
So if they just go back a few more decades, they could just pop up a new character and be like, this one.
I mean, I guess they could do Dutch Vanderlyn, like how he got to where he is. That would be one way. But then everyone's already against him. Like, no one would like that character because how much everyone just doesn't like that character. Dutch.
Can we talk about yeah, we're gonna talk about this. So in English class, me and Shane share English class as we've covered before.
I know who you're going to mention.
Yeah, and we have to write persuasive essays, and we got to choose our topic, and we have to do research about it. And me and Shane both chose like depression and suicide, but
Not anymore.
we needed, not anymore, because we needed a counter claim for that, like a counter argument. It was like really hard to find one of those. We're like,
I forget what my topic is. Oh yeah, it's more
you
published.
wait.
So were you was it so you would have to first persuade someone not to kill themselves and then persuade them to kill themselves?
Not exactly, but
In a way.
let's go with that.
Just mental health was a dead end. I had to go
Yeah,
before.
like how do you
topic,
persuade
honestly.
someone that mental health doesn't exist? Is pretty much where we would have to go.
Yeah.
And
I don't know about you, but I can't be that persuasive on that argument.
I mean, I'm pretty persuasive. All right, I'm pretty persuasive.
I made a man kill himself. Like I'm pretty good.
Man, I got it in America for free. All right, I'm pretty persuasive.
Yeah,
So-
I came right through the womb.
No. So
Also known
I
as the back
switched
way.
my topic, and Shane switched his topic like 3 times. And the topic he's on now is like the world population, right? And I don't think it's a good idea because it just seems really fucking weird. But he's insisting on going with it, and he's like, "We got too many people on Earth. We got to do something about it. Cannibalism is the only way. We got to start eating our children."
Children.
He didn't say that, but I said that. So he was saying like, oh, we should have like one child laws and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna do? You have a sibling.
Like,
He's like, well, I mean, look, she is more important. She's gonna be more successful. I'll take it. I'll kill myself or something. Right? I'm like, damn, that's pretty.
I feel like the way that would work is from now on. You
Yeah.
only have one kid.
That's what I thought he was gonna say.
Eliminate
But it was
half
like,
the
nah.
whole family.
yeah.
Look, whichever one's
China-
most successful. Yeah, 2 lawyers, whichever one had the most cases last year.
the day Shane stops watching the podcast, I know to quit because he's all we got.
Yeah, that's true.
About that, I haven't watched it the past 5 episodes.
All right, well, this is the last episode of Late Night Sessions. I hope you guys have enjoyed this.
I really thought John would have saved us, but I think he's fucking his wife right now.
Probably. I wouldn't blame him. I would rather fuck
Yeah,
a wife than fuck
if I had
this podcast.
if I had someone to fuck, I would not be here right now.
Mm-mm.
He's
Never.
not married. I just said wife because wife is less syllables.
He is married.
Waifu.
We're talking
Waifu.
to a married man.
Waifu.
He's basically married. You know, he's locked in.
I don't think he's
Locked into
locked
that
to
pussy.
anything.
Oh, he's locked.
I don't. Hey, John! John, are you locked?
Yep. Totally locked.
Okay, I don't know for you guys, but I keep seeing John's logo pop up as if he was speaking, but then he doesn't actually speak.
I'm in my notes.
No, he's muted right now. He says he's on hold. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is muted.
So.
Well, I'm gonna talk about a story that I had in school, which might, we've had this podcast. I don't know. But I doubt it. So I first fourth day back, I believe, from school, right? I'm walking in the hallways, and my teacher says to me, or not walking in the hallways. I walk in my hallways, get to my class, and she's like, "Hey, so it's my peer tutoring class, right?" And so she's like, "By the way, like your schedule, we can't change it, so then you can have this class." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like,
crazy.
Because like they're in geometry and I'm in geometry, so it would make 0 sense for me to try to peer tutor people in geometry. Right?
No. You should help him in geometry.
And so we were like, okay, I'm gonna go try to see if I can do anything. So I'm walking to a place. It's not the office. It's another like place in the building where like the person who runs like the peer tutoring
principal
department, I guess, is like there, right? So I'm walking in the freshman place, right, and it's freshman, so you expect to see, stupid kids, but it's like past it's past the bell, right? And so I'm like, okay, yeah, I shouldn't run into any freshmen because they're all pussies. They're not going to be in the hallway after the bell, like the fourth day back. It's not going to happen. And so I'm walking down this like big hallway, not really big hallway, but a hallway. And all of a sudden, I just see a kid like hitting his locker with his fist, hitting it with his foot, and I'm like, okay, his locker just won't open or something like that. And then while I'm passing him, the kid comes up to my right ear and says, "Oh, boy, and 3 times says that. And I'm fucking terrified. I'm like, this is the fucking killer, bro. He doesn't look too retarded, but he's actually pretty retarded. So I'm like, well, fuck, I don't know.
This is it. I'm getting.
So there's some retarded kid. There's some retarded kid yelling at you that he's retarded.
Okay, Blake, I've heard like this happened like 2 weeks ago, right? So, like, Galvin. Obviously. Yeah. He's like that of the freshman stuff, but way worse.
Worse?
Yeah, worse.
That's possible?
He doesn't do drugs or anything like that. It's just like, he's just more annoying and things like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got a story after you. But he sounds like a total...
So then I'm like, okay, I'm just going to keep walking completely normal, just no eye contact. And then eventually, he just stops after like 3 times of saying that. He goes back to his locker, and while I'm going away, I just hear a slam, like he's hitting his locker, I'm guessing, right? And then I hear a second hit, and I'm like, that didn't sound like a metallic like slam of anything. I look back around, and he's on the ground, like, So I'm guessing he just body slammed himself into the fucking locker and then just fucking hit the ground. I'm like, well, I'm walking away from this situation. Fuck that. So,
see, that's natural selection, folks.
Survival of the fittest.
He was not.
He was not
fit
fit at all.
He was
He had
But-
no, he was nothing.
not fit.
Like
Not fit at all.
me, it's like,
How do you make it
but
that
then-
far?
and
I don't
then
think-
fucking.
So he
Well,
died.
I don't know.
Right? He's
I want to
dead.
see the other seaman, bro. How did he make it out?
How- he was the only one.
I'm actually thinking about that. Like, it's a race, right? So how did the fucking retarded kids make
How
it?
did the retarded one make it there? What the
How did they? How did they make it? I'm confused now. Like, did they like cripple the other guys?
was
so
it
then
out of pity? I think it had to be pity, right?
guys, let him go. Come on.
It's just like
But I want to make
look,
it out.
let's just see
Fuck
how
that.
far he goes.
Look, the
Alright,
next,
we'll
the
take
next
bets.
one, we'll go right, and then boom. I've seen twins that are both of the retards. Like, they're both nice dudes, right? But like that one was just overly annoying.
Sperm's taking bets on which sperm can make it out first and which will last longer in the world. I want to see that.
Jesus. Me too. That could be a TV show.
That will be a TV show.
It's gonna be a
I already
movie.
started writing.
The next MTV show, Race to the Egg.
MTV Sperm.
I'm down.
You gonna help fund it?
Yeah, I'll put my pennies in.
Cool. So is that
He's
it
only
for
got
the
like
story?
3.5.
Yeah.
I assume you're done with that.
Yes,
So-
I said yes.
Okay. I told these guys, I haven't told John, but he's not even here. I just think it's a funny story that I'm just chilling at lunch with my good buddy. I won't say his name, but he's rich. He's
B.
fucking rich.
Is it
And
B?
yeah, it's him.
Go.
He's fucking rich.
I heard a different story from him that you're about to say, by the way.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
what happened was somehow we got on the topic of how much money he had in his wallet. He was like, "Yeah, bro, I got $50 in my wallet and like a bunch of other bills." I'm like, "Okay, what do I got to do for 50? Because I want some money. I'm out here." And he's like, "Okay, you see that girl over there? Just like points across the cafeteria. Not really, but like a couple tables down." And he's like, "Yeah, I see her." He's like, "Go up to her." He's like, "Are you a tits or an ass girl?"
Fucker.
I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, right? But I was really tempted. Like, it's $50, right? He's like, "Oh, it's $50," and then he keeps lowering
Thanks,
it
Mom.
down, and pretty much scaring me. And I'm like, "Okay, fine. I'll go do it. I'll go say it." And then her boyfriend comes into the picture. He gets his lunch, and then he sits down, right next to her. I'm like, shit, all right, this isn't gonna be good, because they both seem like
It's gonna be
the
great.
introverts, right? And they don't seem too friendly. Like, they don't talk to people that much. So this is gonna be awkward. But I did it. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I might get $10 out of this. So I get my lunch, and I take a knee at their table. So I'm like, okay, and I lean up
Will
to the
you marry
boyfriend.
me?
I'm like, I got one question for you. Are you tits or an ass man? He's like, what? And takes out his earbuds. I'm like, well, are you a tits or an ass man? He's like, what do you mean? I say it one more time. Are you a tits or an ass man? He's like, what does that have to do with anything? What? And he's like furious that I'm asking him this question. And then I look at his girlfriend, and she has a smile. She gets it's a joke. I look at her, and then I look back at him. I'm
Is
like,
she tits or ass? Or neither.
you're a tits man. And then I just walk away.
Oh
right?
no.
So no, you look at her. You obviously look at her ass, and then obviously look at her tits, and see which one is larger, and then you go, "Yep, you're a tits man."
I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't do that, but I'm not
So
going to say I
she-
did.
So she had large badonka. Well, is it
No,
badonka butt?
They weren't
She had-
large. I mean, they were a good size.
She had more up top
Too
than
good
she
at
had
floppy
down
floppy,
bottom.
okay?
They were a good size, but from what I could tell, more up there than down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So- And after that, I just walk away. I don't look at them for the rest of the lunch period. Turns out that my friend knew that chick, right? And the only reason I did it because
They fucked.
they probably fuck a lot. No,
Oh.
only reason I did it is because I thought they were a freshman couple. So I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna have any classes with them, right? Turns out, not only is she a friend of my friend, that she is also a sophomore. So if I have classes with her, it's gonna be real Monka S. And also, she kept giving us dirty looks at like the rest of the lunch period, and she wasn't happy that I complimented on her tits. I don't get why.
I always think that
what? Like that? Like, bro, girls compliment on each other's fucking tits and ass all the time. It's crazy. Like, it does happen. And then when a guy does it, it's wrong. Like, what?
Yeah, it's fucking. It's the wage gap.
It's wage gap. Yep. It all comes down to that.
Wage gap.
Yes.
Waggy.
This, bro. Look, we might have some feminists out there. We gotta appease them.
I always think like you can't do anything. Like you can't even compliment a girl's outfit. It's like and then they're like, oh,
so you look at my ass, huh? Like that's what
you just want my pussy,
bro. Hey.
Well, let's take a show about who's internet?
What about me? Am I good?
Who is it? You're good
Blake,
right
it's
now,
Blake.
Shane. You were going in and out early. Now you're good. Now Blake's completely gone. I assume I'm still good.
God,
I've got really good internet. So who is it? It can't be Shane. It's got to be Blake or John. John's not even here though.
It's me.
It's
me.
you.
It's me.
Blake.
It's me.
The snow doesn't help. Mine's a
Well, no, I
constant.
have decent internet when it's not. My power lines aren't getting.
Yeah, you guys are in a
blasted.
storm. We can't stop the weather, guys. We can't stop the weather. We can try. Can you hook up an Ethernet cable to your iPhone?
I can warm up the cables by touching them and grabbing them.
I can sync up my Bluetooth speaker to my phone.
Go outside, climb up your power lines, and start brushing the snow off of them and rubbing them to warm them up.
Want to go do that?
Yeah, do it now. It's content.
I'm gonna go get electrocuted, though.
Shh, it's fine. Wear rubber gloves.
I've tested it.
You have?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't hurt if it's offline.
It doesn't hurt if you just don't get shocked. So, just don't get shocked.
Shit, boys. We gotta cover 10 more minutes.
Speaking of internet, right?
Yeah.
My Xbox gamer score, bro. A tragic thing happened. Now, on Xbox, and it's similar with PlayStation, in video games there are achievements that you can unlock for doing certain tasks, and it'll give you a certain amount of gamer score depending on how difficult the achievement was. And the rule of thumb is that achievements always end in a 5 or a 0, like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, etc. So I was on the homepage of Xbox, and they have a monthly thing where you compete with your friends to see who can gain the most gamer score in each month. And it notified me.
Gets anything from there.
Penis is in my house.
Yeah, no, just bragging rights. Your dick gets a little bigger every time you come in first place, right?
That's a lie. I came in first place like twice.
No, that's why your dick's not very big. So,
whoa, Ryan, he's a friend. We don't say that.
Hang on, I gotta go get some more gamer score.
Just starts buying every game. So
I will?
I was on the home screen talking to Shane.
I did Lego.
And Xbox gave me a notification that Shane was 3 gamer score ahead of me in this month. This month.
3?
And yeah, that's what I said. I was like, Shane, how the fuck did you get an odd number? How did you get 3? Like, how, what? He's like, and then he checked, he's like, no, buddy, like, that's you, right? Like, that's not me. I was like, wait a minute, no way. So I went and checked, and sure enough, it wasn't Shane. It was me. I was like, I have to go to my achievements and figure out how my gamer score ends in a 7 and not a 5 or a 0. So I went, and sure enough, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean ended in an odd number. So I clicked on it, and
Which
sure enough,
we bought on a joke, by the way. Like, hey, let's
it was free. It was
dedicate a
free.
whole day like playing.
I didn't get it.
It was
Not
free.
Legos.
I almost beat it.
So I looked. Sure
Mhm.
enough, there's an achievement in Lego Pirates of the Caribbean for 12 gamer score, and it's to complete like the second mission or something. What kind of monster? What kind of cruel human being makes an achievement for 12 gamer score?
Bro, your
So
gamer
that's
score is
it.
always
That's
going
not
to be.
Even
Oh,
the
that's
worst
fucked.
part. I investigate further, and I see that there's an 8 or 18 achievement or one.
It was 88.
So I'm like,
It was
right.
88.
Oh, 88. Do this one.
You can
And then I looked at it further, and I was like, "Oh, Ryan, I'm so sorry." He's like, "What do you mean?"
Because in
I
Lego
said,
games,
"You're gonna see."
there's studs, which is like points, but you collect them in the mission from like breaking and building things.
It's like 3
And the
billion.
achievement for 88 gamer score, which would set it back to normal, was to collect 888,888,888 studs. Practically 9 million studs. So me and Shane got to work doing the math, and we determined after
One a day, it would be 24 days.
much calculation, if I played Lego Pirates of the Caribbean every day for 2 hours a day, it would take me 6 years to get that achievement.
6
Mhm.
years!
Yep.
Holy
to
shit!
set my gamer score back to an even number.
Man, that's
Think
why I
of the
turn on
emptiness. Like, think, like, someone went for that, and then think of the
No,
emptiness
literally,
after
there's-
6 years.
Achievement
after
John
getting
is
that?
just him loading up the game. That's it. Just from loading up the game, he gets it. So everyone
It's a
that has
death
ever
trap.
bought Legos fucking Caribbean, they got fucked.
It's a death trap. Don't play that game, guys. If you're out there, don't play Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. It will ruin your gamer score forever.
in your life.
Who plays Lego Pirates of the Caribbean for 6 years? If that's
Ryan,
only
you
playing
must
for
have
2 hours a day.
That's what John does.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
You got anything to contribute? Like
Wow.
like an anecdote?
Kinda
Any
weird,
Lego
man.
games?
Lego?
Shit, man. I mean,
Anything. It could be anything at all.
I play Pirates of the Caribbean. I usually get the fucking mini kits that let me use multipliers.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
multipliers,
strapped.
you say. Multipliers, you say.
I was telling you about
Multipliers.
that. Like Lego, like they have so many things that you can use to like get or cheat past that.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to get close to 1 million with multipliers, though.
So, like, 3 years?
3 years.
So, like,
Maybe.
if you turn all the multipliers on, it's some shit.
Think about it, Ryan. If you do it in 3 years, that can go on your college / work resume.
got 900 million studs in Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. They're
If
like,
you don't
"You're
get
hired."
accepted or hired after that, no one's gonna take you.
Harvard University's like, whoa, 900
That system's
million
rich for
studs.
Asians at that point.
Exactly.
You know
It
an
only
Asian
took
would
me
grind for
3
that.
years.
I'd grind for that. I am grinding for it. I'm on Grinder.
Sir,
actually
what
isn't.
makes
I
you
checked.
qualify for this McDonald's job? I got 900 million studs.
Check my
Just think of
gamer
all the
score
work
on
I'm gonna
Pirates of the
cost in
Caribbean,
3
bro.
years. On some shit.
It's kind of sad.
Why you
Back
sad?
to
What are
video
you sad
games.
about, buddy?
Hey, John, what are you looking forward to, buddy?
Man, Anthem.
Anthem.
Some Anthem.
I haven't seen much of it, but like I'm still excited for it. You know?
God, it's amazing. Like, imagine. Okay. All right.
I'm
Anthem?
imagining. Yeah.
gives you the same level of adrenaline or you know, a little blood rush as getting fucked in the mouth with a taser.
That's a
Is the
lot
taser
of
on?
adrenaline.
That's some beats per minute, if you ask me.
Is it on? Is the taser on? I assume it's on.
Because
Yes.
if the taser's not
It's
on,
always
like,
fucking on.
okay, then okay. You have me interested. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very interested.
I gotta say,
How does one
like,
do
fucking-
such a thing as
I don't know,
we
man.
throw said taser while keeping it on? Do you have
it's tough.
tonsils keep pushing down the button?
You,
How do you do that?
Man, you
So-
gotta do something.
Lately,
You know, it beats
all
me.
of us,
You know, you stumped me there.
except for John,
Ask too many questions, and that's what happens. You get Big John stumped.
Bro, that's why we call you Big John. 'Cause
It's not why I call him
Because
Big
you got
John.
that stump, bro.
big brain. Big brain
Actually,
gold
it's
college.
The
College
big brain go college. I
pussy.
like that.
but
College
Anyway.
equals.
we recently have been playing Dead by Daylight. Me, Blake,
Oh,
Ryan,
boy.
and Tanner,
Sucks ass.
and it's a game. It's very frustrating.
No,
game,
it's
but
not.
It's a game. It's a game.
Can we?
The review for the game is just it's a game, and then submit.
What a game.
4 out
So-
of
It's no,
IGN.
it's never what a game.
Average.
Okay,
That's all we
it's
can
How
say.
broken is this game?
Can I say how broken
Okay, they
it
don't
is?
have dedicated servers, right?
Oh no.
So this is just the top, like to me, top of the issues that are just noticeable, easily noticeable. So you go off
I
of the
notice it.
killer. There's 4 survivors, so 1 killer. So you go off of the killer's internet, which the killer already has a huge advantage over everyone in the game already. Off of perks, how fast they are, like a bunch of things.
Size,
factor that,
girthiness.
right? And
yeah.
so
It just makes
If
the
the
killer
internet of the-
instead of the best internet.
if the internet of a host is trash, then guess what? You're gonna have an awful time in
Bad
that
ping.
game, and you're probably gonna get fucked. And so then I'm like, okay, well, at least dedicated servers are gonna be coming soon. And then
I'm sure about that.
because I see like a thing soon, right? And then it says in like the summer of 2019, and I'm like, Jesus, dude. Like-
Shane's like, well, if we can wait that long, we can't wait that long.
Like,
Like, there's just no way.
like they can
I
just
wouldn't
like
even want to wait
as
that
a
long.
minor issue right now, like for a host to be a host, they can just whoever has the best internet of all 5 people.
I mean,
Like,
remember
it's a
when they said, "Oh, hey, Fortnite saved the world free this spring"?
Oh yeah. Then it
Spring
got
2019.
super popular, bro.
Yeah, and then nothing was ever free again.
What is free anyway?
Look at the bright side, though. V-Bucks.
Michael here.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's done,
Oh my
dude.
God, I did not see
That
that
was good.
coming. That was like, I did not see that coming.
I mean, I didn't laugh, but I
Oh,
think it's
no.
funny. Just
Oh my god!
Wasn't laugh
Straight out of nowhere. That was funny. That's comedy. That's comedy. Do it again. Where's the laugh
Yeah,
track?
that
Play
was
the
his
laugh
brain.
track. Cue the laugh track.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god! Hope you guys
That's
enjoyed this
exactly
episode.
how
We'll see you next time on the Late Night Sessions podcast. Woo!
Welcome to Late Night Sessions. I'm Ryan, here with Blake,
special.
Shane, and a special John.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
My mommy says
my
I'm
chair
special,
squeaks.
but I don't know who.
I don't
edits.
apologize.
I apologize for my squeaky chair in advance.
Oh, you gotta dip it in some WD-40.
Dip
it in some WD-40. That's what we do with things that squeak.
You get a vat.
That's what I did to my entire car door.
Diversity.
Now I have a
Diversity.
white car with a
I
black
like that.
door. Go figure.
Oof.
Yes. I like to be really inclusive with my car colors.
Each door is a different color. You got the whole rainbow.
Damn, it's only a 2-door.
Oof. But the trunk, the hood, you can make it work.
Dude,
2?
there's many
Shit.
genders as doors on my
Am I
car.
allowed to say that?
There's only one gender.
With
Women are property.
respect.
I treat my objects like women. Hashtag Bo Burnham.
Do we have anything planned for this episode? Because I feel like we don't.
There we go.
Well, I know this was last minute for you.
I ain't got shit.
Sipping some lean over there?
I got
What
a
the fuck are you doing with
monster
your
and some
life?
cold medicine because I'm a little sick. And
Psst.
someone
it's
threw a
still
rock
stuck
in my
there.
house yesterday.
Someone threw a rock in your ass?
Ass.
Yeah, so we've had this like
Throw a rock in my ass. I was holding it open.
yeah,
Nah,
you
man.
have.
Nah.
So we've got a house on the corner, like on the end of the street. So we have like the most exposed house, and we have a window on the side that faces the street. And one day it had a hole in it, but it was only like the first pane, like it's 2 panes of glass, and the first pane had a big old hole in it, but it was fine because the second pane didn't, so we never fixed it. But then yesterday we were in the backyard and I was talking. Then we hear this big ass like bang. I'm like, what the fuck? So I look to the side of the house and like a
It
rock
was-
falls to the ground. So I was like, what the fuck was that? So I go look over the wall and there's some douche
Did you beat his ass?
on a fucking hoverboard that just like strolled up and threw a rock at our house. Then they went
the
down the
fuck?
street. They went down the street and threw a rock
Bro.
at another house. And so my dad went and got his van and chased him.
I would have like
It was like
Dude, that's-
2 in the morning.
had sex with
It
him.
was like
No.
2 a.m.
That's too much.
adventures.
I would have fucked him up. Oh, he deserves sex?
Nah.
All right.
No, he deserves it. Yeah, he deserves to have it in the ass right then and there. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't do it.
Yeah, you know. Just
It's, as long as you're
as long
pitching.
as you're doing it, I'm okay with it. I wasn't alive.
You ever
10
think
years
about
ago.
the fact that no one gives a fuck what you looked like 10 years ago?
Yeah, but I do. I like, dude. My Instagram is so many pictures of me when I was like people tagged me in pictures that I don't even have on my Instagram, but they have on their Instagram. So it's just like permanently just me tagged in a bunch of pictures of me looking like a 6-year-old girl.
I still wasn't alive 10 years ago.
I don't like to remember what I looked like 10 years ago.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, puberty's
Yeah, you were.
kind
What?
of working on me a little bit.
Are you 9 years old?
Yeah.
I wasn't alive 200 years ago, but our
Thanks,
ancestors
Jesus.
were, and they planned this podcast.
I don't know, man. Today's not a good day for humor for me. There was a lot of force. Oh yeah,
he's
lots
so,
of practice.
Start following. How do they do that?
Yeah?
That's
I mean,
today's topic: sword
I don't
swallowing.
know. I mean,
That must hurt.
no,
Do you ever
but then
think?
that's
Have
when,
you ever
like,
thought
an
like
apple
maybe
would
they're not
something.
real swords and
Oh,
maybe
prove
they're
it for
fake
you.
swords?
That's how you know. How the fuck? What?
The fake apple.
Magic is cool. Penn and Teller, I like that. I watch that a lot on YouTube.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You like skull fucking, huh? Yeah. That's what I thought. Who will? I get it. I get you. I get you. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. Oh, you're pretty fucking blind. Is he cutting out for anyone else? No? What? I didn't say nothing. Keep going. Well, you were cutting out a little bit from me, so. Oh, it's probably on my end then. Shit. Oh, I'm a pirate. Arg. Some fucking ginger with an eye patch. We don't talk to him much. God, I'm not funny today. I remember the time last year where you. Why am I talking like that? I remember when we did the hearing test. Did we cover that? And oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. No, I can answer that for him. He's muted. He's fucking bitches right now. I think she just got pregnant again, guys. We were talking about that, and it was like, how shitty does your luck have to be pregnant in high school, and then you have to deliver your baby in high school? Like if you just couldn't make it to the